as you said, one was outing people and, and shaming them. You know, so making something horrible out of a condition that they both shared. While the other one, Johnny, was empowering people and liberating people, you know, and in the case of what he did, his legacy, he was mixing for the first time sexuality with fashion, something that no one did before, not at this scale. You know, I mean, before Gianni Versace's sexuality, sensuality, and glamour, they were on two different tracks. And he understood, you know, the rundown element and the sexuality from the 70s and understood the money and the opulence from the 80s. And when he married the two in the 90s, everybody went crazy. So we wouldn't be able to be invited to the first row of a fashion show, of a runway, if it wasn't for a culture that Gianni Versace created 20 years ago. That is the reason why, you know, we're dressing certain things. We are, I mean, this mixture between celebrity and cinema and music and this rock and roll approach to couture and to high fashion is something that he invented. And for better and for worse, we live in a time and in an era, this culture of the bling, I mean, this obsession for fame and celebrity is something that he partially also helped to create. You know, and then it's very interesting to see that a fashion designer had such a cultural impact, and I think that was important. It was important for the show to explore mainly the creative side of this character in order to understand the great loss when he's gone and when he's disappeared and killed and assassinated by Andrew's character.
We love
Okay.
talking about this show and this story. We even working on the show, just talking about these characters, even subjective of actually working on it as a project. As I hope you feel. I mean, it's just endlessly
was something-
fascinating. I'm sitting here going, yeah. Like we'll talk about this for
We
hours.
just finished basically, and we finished
Like a
the
few
one in
weeks ago.
December, like a few weeks ago. We're
Yeah.
still in it, and we're still actually these conversations are almost like therapy for us.
Yeah, it's like the first time we really get to kind of talk about stuff when we're talking
I
to
mean,
the
like
media.
characters therapy. Like we're talking about the characters
Yeah.
for the first time. I mean, it's not that we had, we had. Well, I mean, your hair just grew
Yeah.
from the last scene.
Yeah. It's
I just could fit into this suit like a week ago, you know, because I gained weight for the character. So we just came out of this show, you know. So for us, this doing press for the character. Actually, when people ask us questions, we
we like to think about it and talk
think
about it for the first time.
because
So
we're listening to ourselves, trying to
Piece it all
figure
together.
out what the process was.
basically, you're our therapy. Thank you for being here for us.
Thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.